Assalamualaikum and good day. In this video, I will show you how to read data from a file, and the data represent matrices. First, to do this operation, you need to include a header file F-string. Then, you need to create a file. So, to create an input file, you need to right-click on Resource Files and then go to Add a new item. Just click on .cpp and give the name of the file. Let's say we want to create a file named matrices. And don't forget to type the type of the file. We want to have a text file, txt, and then add. Okay, now we have a text file. You can write data into the file. Okay, we already have data in the file. Okay, we have two matrices, matrix A and matrix B. The first three rows represent element in matrix A, while the last three rows represent element in matrix B. Okay, now you want to write a code that can read data from this file. Okay, first don't forget to save the file. Okay, so to read the data, okay, we know that we have two-dimensional array, matrix A and matrix B. So in this video, I want to show you how to declare arrays in dynamic memory allocation. Okay, and we know that, since we know that the type of data in that matrix is integer, so we declare it as integer, double pointer, matrix A, and double pointer, matrix B. Okay, double pointer means the array is a two-dimensional array. Okay, then we write A is equal to new integer star A. Okay, and then star the size of the row. Okay, this time we have 3 rows for matrix A and 3 rows for matrix B. So we have already declared n as equals to 3. So we write down the number of rows of matrix A as n plus 1. Okay, same thing to matrix B. Okay, so matrix B also have, this matrix also has n plus 1 number of rows. Okay, next we need a loop to call the size of column for each matrix. So for integer I equals to 1, I less than or equals to n. Okay, since we start the row as 1, so we have 1, 2, and 3. So it will stop until 3. Then the third row. Okay, and I plus plus. Then we have open and close curly bracket. Okay, next we have A column row AI equals to new integer, now the number of column, so n plus 1. Okay, we do the same thing to matrix B. The number of column for matrix B is n plus 1. Okay, because we have a square matrix, n times n by n. Okay, 3 by 3. Okay, now we already complete declaring the array. Okay, the arrays. Now let's read the data. Okay, to read the data, we need to have f stream. Write down f stream and then declare the variable that can do the operations on the file. Okay, let's say we declare the variable as mat. Okay, now mat.open to open the file to read data to ask the code. Okay, we give instruction to C++ to open the file. Okay, so we write down the name of the file that we want to open. The name is matrices.txt. Then comma ios _in. Okay, so C++ know that we want to refer to this matrix. Then, okay, because we have a two-dimensional array, so we need a loop to read the data. Okay, first we need to have loop for row. Okay, integer I equals to 1, I less than or equals to n, I plus plus. Okay, next we have the number of row. Okay, so we have for integer j equals to 1, j less than or equals to n, because the number of column is n, then j plus plus. Okay, let's read the first row. Okay, first row represent element in matrix A. Okay, so we want mat to read from the file. So mat greater than. Okay, so A column, sorry, A row and column Aij, and then semicolon. Okay, because C++ will read row by row. Okay, first read the first row, and then after complete the first row, then it will move to the second row. Okay, so after complete Jn, okay, means until J3, until A13, then C++ will go to the outer loop. That now I equals to 2. Okay, so this one, if you want to check whether our code read the file correctly, we can try to display the output. Okay, we can display the output. Okay, display the output on the this box, output box. Okay, this time we need to include tab to separate the element. So \t. Okay, and then after complete the column, and then we need to go to next line. So cout and line. Okay, now it will go back to the outer loop and I becomes 2. So for the second row, J1, so it will read this line. Okay, so if you can see here, J until N, okay, and I until N. So it will read 3 columns and 3 rows. So only the first 3 rows, okay, from the file is we obtain that data from this loop. Okay, so this is to read data for matrix A. Okay, so we can write down here matrix A. Okay, so to read matrix B, we need to do the same thing. Okay, just copy the whole loop and then paste it here. So this time we read matrix B. Okay, matrix B also. Okay, because they already the file already complete the 3 rows. Now it will start from the 4th row. Okay, after the code or read all the data from the file, so we need to close the file. So to close the file, we write down mat.close, okay, and bracket, empty bracket. Okay, and also don't forget to delete all data from matrix A and B. Okay, now let's see our output. Okay, as can you see here, okay, the output display in this box same as the data in the matrices file. Okay, so means that we already write a correct code to read the data. Okay, now let's do some operations to this data. Okay, we want to add matrix A and matrix B. So to get matrix C, before that we need to declare matrix C. Okay, let's go up here and declare matrix C. So it's matrix C also a 2-dimensional array. So we just copy here and paste it down below matrix B. Okay, and we add double pointer C. So we have 2-dimensional array C, and also we add here matrix C. Okay, now the operation is just addition. It's simple operation. Let's write the code. Okay, here I already write down the code to add matrix A and matrix B. Okay, we still use loop for inner and outer loop to represent the column and also the row of the matrices. Okay, and then Cij is equal to Aij plus Bij, and here is the Cout line to display the matrix component or element in matrix C, and then Cout N9 to separate the row, and also Cout N9. Okay, and don't forget to delete C, okay, at the end of the line, okay, to clear up the data. Next, we do multiplication of matrix A and B. Okay, we already have discussed this code in CODE8B, so you can refer to that code. Okay, to get matrix D, don't forget to declare this matrix as dynamic memory allocation. Okay, up there. Okay, and then okay, we have 3 loops. Loop for row, loop for column, and also loop for the element in matrix D. Okay, this time we don't have much problem because we have the same number of row and column. So we have n by n. So we just take the code from CODE8B and paste it here and change the array. And don't forget to delete the element in matrix D. Okay, now let's see the output. Okay, these are the outputs that we generate from the code. Okay, make sure you get the same output as shown here. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you.